talk, but I did not put that in the description. But I will. Just give me a minute. Ah, oh, listen. I'm still trying to get this stuff right with this lighting and stuff. Still, it's been what I had this channel like 3 years. I still ain't got no ring light. Y'all bear with me. But listen, listen, listen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Oh, listen, listen, listen. Y'all know I be honest as honest can be. Or honest as I can be in the moments of trying to be honest, right? So listen, y'all. I got a lot going on in my life right now. I have been sad and depressed for months. It has really been bad, right? I wouldn't say depressed. I think the last few days I realized that I'm depressed. But I've been really, really sad. Um, and I think that it's affecting me in ways that I didn't even know. And I kind of a little embarrassed about it because I thought that I had conquered this part of my life as far as my thoughts. So it's like pulling teeth out my mouth right now to even do this. But I have to be honest because it's a part of who I am, right? That's why y'all follow me. That's why um, I have built, I'm not going to say my channel. I have built my presence in other people's life by being my authentic self, which I'll call it being transparent, right? So this is the only way I know how to be. When I learn something new about myself, I like to share it because it's a new reality for me. So I want to share that with you guys because it may be also a reality for you or help you look at yourself in a way that you may not look at yourself in that way, right? So listen, life has been lifing, right? But for some reason, I told y'all I don't have an HIV problem, right? I don't. But every time something goes on in my life, not every time, lately, because I thought I was good, right? But let me show you I'm not. I'm not. That's why I always say I am forever healing. Because you be thinking you good and then something new happens and it's like it be like a setback. That's why it's so important not to stop your self-development, to not stop your self-care. And I believe when I stopped it in routine like I used to do it, that's where that's how this happened, right? It's just what I think, right? So listen, life has been happening. Like I lost my job. People been bothering me, coming for me as a woman. Um, I'm just dating these kids. It's just so much been happening all at once. I'm used to one thing happening at one time, but it's all of these things happening rapidly, and it's causing my thinking to be excessive again. And majority of the stuff that I'm thinking about has not happened. It may not never happen. But when you get to thinking and thinking and thinking, and you're not thinking about what you're thinking about, you continue to think unhealthy. And I've been here before. That's why I said it's a little embarrassing, right? Because I've been here before, and I used to say, you have to think about what you're thinking about. And if what you're thinking about is causing you any problems, you have to learn how to not think about that. And I had thought that I mastered it, but I didn't. It's not only about thinking about what you're thinking about, it's also about the self development and the self care that you do alongside of thinking about these negative thoughts. So if you continuously thinking about what you're thinking about, trying to put yourself in a better mindset of your thinking, that's not enough. You still have to do other productive things that's going to help put better thinking in your head. For instance, all this overthink that I was doing, I was not writing. I was not doing my self development. I wasn't reading my Bible as much. I was, but I really was not like I used to. Watching my sermons, taking my walks, doing my squats, doing my weekly goals, my monthly goals, promote my businesses, doing videos with y'all. I was doing stuff, but I was not doing it the way that I was doing it at one point that made me healthier, right? So it caused me to fall in a bad sadness. And I used to always be sad, but I'd be cool, you know what I'm saying? But the last few days, I realized that I am depressed. I have a rage. I talked to somebody yesterday, and they said you have a rage. I actually talked to three people yesterday. Um, well, one person I was texting, and I was acting weird with them. I didn't even know I was acting weird. And then the other two people I was on the phone with, and they both said that one said I don't sound like I'm okay, And the other person told me that I had a rage in me, and I really didn't know it. And I said, I'm going to give me some tacos and I'm going to feel better. And I still didn't realize what was going on until I really thought about it. Like, I have a rage in me because I'm so upset. I'm upset with myself. I'm not upset with nobody. I'm not upset with God. I'm not upset with anything, with these things that's going on in my life. I'm upset with myself because you are in control of your own life. And if you are sad, this is just what I feel from what my experiences, right? I'm sad because of myself. I'm not sad because of the things that's happening in my life. The things that's happening to you, it's gonna always be something that's happening in your life. But you got to know how to handle these things when they happen in your life, and don't let it overtake you to the point to where you're down, you're sad, you overthinking, you're not making good decisions. You don't even know how to make healthy decisions because your mind is corrupted with all of this foolishness, right? So it's embarrassing because I thought I did this already, but I'm just learning that I'm really not where I'm not where I thought I was, and that's not a bad thing. It's a bad thing when you realize that you're in a bad place mentally and you stay there and you do nothing and you just stay down. That's what makes your situation bad. But when you can identify, like, okay, this is an issue for me, and this is what I am doing to myself, and not saying don't put it on nobody. It's yourself. When you can identify your issue, your problem, your triggers, what upsets you, what makes you sad, why you're sad. It's all about you and how you handle things, right? But for some reason, all of these things take me back to me being HIV positive, and that's what the issue is. The situation I'm going through my kids has nothing to do with HIV. My kids are growing up. That's what's supposed to happen. They're growing up. They're supposed to be kids. Me and this dating thing. Dating supposed to be complicated because you're trying to figure out who for you and who ain't. Who is good for your life. Not who good for your body. Who's good for your life. Right? That's a really big thing to figure out who's good for your life. So it's going to be some picking of heads. It's going to be some ups and downs with some highs and lows. That's supposed to happen, right? Job. I'm going through a transition. I don't want to go to work anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I have fast transit income that I really actually can make. I can make fast transit income, right? And I'm not putting the work in all of those areas to make it, right? So there's just growing pains, right? So every area of my life that I'm going through something out, and don't forget the people in my life that keep these connections that I'm getting that supposedly help me with my nonprofit. Those things are failing. It's just messy and chaos and that. All of these things that's going on, it's not even bad. Has nothing to do with HIV. But when I sit to myself and I digress, and I get to thinking, oh, my kids, oh, I'm not a good mother because when I was when they was younger and I was sad because of my HIV status, I wasn't a good mother, and this is why this is going on. Oh, this dating thing. Oh, I'm HIV positive. Nobody is really ever gonna really love me for real. They may entertain me or something like that, but they're not gonna really love me for real because I'm HIV positive. They're ashamed of me. My job. Oh, my job. I can't find a job. I don't know what I say about that. I don't care. I don't put that with HIV or whatever. No, I do. Actually, I don't have a job, and my HIV, my books is not gonna sell like that. Don't nobody care that I'm HIV positive. Nobody want to hear my sadness. Don't nobody hear about that stupid stuff. Don't nobody care. And then these people's retarded. Like, I just go off into, I just put it with HIV, like HIV is the problem where all of these things are happening in my life, and that's not the truth. It's not the truth at all. HIV has nothing to do with it. Your HIV thoughts has nothing to do with your regular thoughts and your regular life experiences. And we, as people living with HIV, we have to separate it and don't put it all together. Well, I'm just going to say me. And you take it how you take it, right? Even if you're not HIV positive and something else going in your life. We have to separate these things. For me being HIV positive has nothing to do with anything. My kids, my dating, my job, my opportunities, nothing. And I have to accept that and stop letting life happen and make me sad and think it got something to do with HIV because it don't. And then I got this stuff over here that's attached to me being HIV positive, but it's not an issue. So I have to separate the two and put my thoughts in its proper perspective. But the point that I'm making is when I'm excessively thinking, I cannot put HIV over here in the corner and my life situations and struggles and challenges and things that has to happen in life in order to create who God want me to be at its proper perspective. But I put them together. So imagine my head. I have rapid thinking all day, every day, obsessive, and I can't really think straight. Saying all that to say, everybody, everybody gets sad. Everybody gets depressed. That's what I believe. In some type of way, some form of fashion, right? But what you do in that moment makes a big difference on your life. And regardless of what has been going on in my sadness and me learning that I have been depressed, I'm still trying my best to get up every freaking day and make Satan mad. Period. See, I'm attaching HIV to it again. It's just what I do. Every day I get up, I have to say, I have to get up. Because I remember it's days when I did not get up. I did not get up and feed myself. I did not get up and eat because I was so down in my obsessive thinking that I could not get up. So for me now, I get up. And to be honest, last week, it was a day last week where I did not get up out the bed all day. That's how, when I was evaluating things today, like I didn't get up last week. And that was a real depressed moment for me because I did not get out of the bed. And I cannot let that happen ever again to where I don't get up because I'm going all the way back. You see what I'm saying?